Hi everybody, okay, it's me, Nash. For those of you waiting on a new Moon Knight or Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness video, that's not coming. I'm very lazy and I decided I did not do it. So yeah, as you could tell by the video, I got into some shows and I figure why not do a review on one show I like. So this is Dead End Paranormal Park. This show stood out to me for a couple reasons, and I really enjoyed it. I hope they give it a second season. So if you're planning on watching this, I tell you not to watch the video because it obviously contains spoilers. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, let the spoilers begin. And first, the characters. Barney. First of all, Barney. He stands out to me for multiple reasons. One of them is ironically the point that becomes a pretty fun character arc. Kind of. It's more for his family, but yeah, he is trans. And before anyone says it, no, that's not the only reason I'm interested in him. Yeah, that works. Okay. Yeah. Him being trans, characters being trans is something that's been around. I don't know how long, but from what I've seen, not very. There are probably some, but whatever. Let's just get this. Point is, unlike most that I've seen, he actually says that he's trans, and not only is it it's not just said once and forgotten. It becomes like this whole pivotal plot arc for him. His family, which consists of his 2 parents, his 1 brother, and Grammy Graham. Grammy Graham sounds like a nice character, but watch the show and you'll see why not. It honestly kind of gets dark. But yeah, it becomes a pivotal plot point. So yeah, him being trans becomes a plot point for him and his family and is really nicely resolved, I'd like to say. Speaking of which, up next, his dog, Pugsley. Pugsley is a dog who got the power to talk and walk and do magic. You get into that at the very first episode. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I think they accurately portray what dogs would be like if they could walk and talk. Yeah, he's loyal to Barney. He's funny. He's funny at the same time, and also kind of carefree, which leads to some problems because he has magic powers and he should be as careful as possible. But yeah, he does not because he's a dog, and I'm not saying all dogs are carefree and whatnot, but from what we see of him in the first episode where he can't talk, I think they show a pretty good portrayal of his character once he can walk and talk. He gets into a couple of arguments with Barney now that he can talk, and yeah, again, they kind of get dark, and it's really funny, and fun, and dark. Next character, Norma. Norma is what you would call a super fan of Pauline, a character that you get to know once you watch the show. She knows pretty much everything about her, and it kind of gets odd for some reason. I think I relate to Norma herself the most because I can be kind of shy and I'm not sure how to deal with people sometimes. So yeah, I kind of feel her on that specific spectrum point. I honestly don't know. She's arguably the brains of the operation. I don't know why I do that. I just like to assign one character to Bond, one character to brain, and the others just, I don't know, fall around that or in that. I don't know. But yeah, what next? Yeah, I'm only doing the main 4, and if my count is right, we only have 1 more left. Courtney. Courtney is a demon who was locked out of hell. They say hell in the show, so I can't, yeah. They say hell in the show, so that's kind of frees things up for me. Her whole life, she just wants to be down there, and yeah, we'll get to that later. point is, she's a fun-loving imp that bails on the crew when things get tough, and then back in, she can teleport, so it's kind of, yeah. What stands out to me about her is that she maintains the demon-esque attitude, shown to be uncaring, shown to be seemingly uncaring of her friends and her friends' feelings, and they carry that all the way up to until she's outcasted by her friends. And while others would show her gaining it before this point, they pretty much show her the consequences of acting aloof and not caring. They pretty much show her them. The show pretty much shows her them right in her face. I like it because more often than not in the real world, you're not gonna get a chance to learn your lesson until after you face the consequences. And I like that they put this in there. It made her relatable to people and not just like a cartoon devil on a 2D screen, which is what she is, so that's fun. I think I think the show does a really good job of portraying these characters, and I hope you watch it. I don't know why I'm saying this like I'm ending the video. Yeah. Up next is the plot. Short range, their goal is short range. First couple of episodes, it's their goal to work at the park and protect it from supernatural beings, some of which they summon themselves. But towards the end, they looked into what happened to Pauline Phoenix, the owner of the amusement park and star of several other films, and the idol of Norma's idol. I don't want to say it, but I probably will anyway. Hey, throughout the show, it's shown that things are not as they seem. With mainly the first scene being with someone who looks just like Pauline, and the very first scene of the episode. It shows someone who looks very similar to Pauline, however, she then shown to be stuck in a mirror. It gets complicated. It's complicated for me to try and explain. I should clarify. Point is, point is, throughout the show, they build up to Pauline being the super villain, and they kind of give her a redemption arc, though she does a lot of bad stuff and has done, and it's not really shown her to be shown any consequences. I won't say much, but she essentially steals the better part of women's lives, and it's kind of dark, honestly. Possession is, whatever, I've already spoiled it anyway. Possession is a pretty dark topic for me. I don't much like it. It's really just weird and awkward and terrifying for me. But yeah, that's one of my very few critiques about the show. The other is that it only has 10 episodes, but most shows tend to do that because 10 is more often than not a quick-paced way for them to show everything that they need to show in a timely manner, because it shows that people have things other to do that are not watching TV. Yeah. Anyway, this show actually deals with the underworld and, towards the end, actual angels. It doesn't just show that there's an underworld. It mentions and shows that there's an angel upper world too. So I honestly thought this was a great series, and yes.
Check.
Yeah, I checked the trash bin.
It's empty?
Yeah. Huh. Weird. That was my neighbor. He's nice. Yeah. So yeah, I think people would really enjoy this series if they give it a chance. And on episode 9, there's this really fun song sequence. You'll enjoy it. It's really fun. So this is Nash signing off on why you should watch Dead End Paranormal Park, or is it Paranormal Park Dead End? I'll just say Paranormal Park. It's fun that way. All right, bye.